In today's life, everyone is running in the race of a better life, but only a few people can achieve their goals, while most people never reach their goal. Whenever we take a step towards our goal, we start having various thoughts in our mind, like, will I be able to achieve it or not? It will take a lot of time, but I don't have that much time. If I fail, what will people say? Etc. But the biggest fear in all this is that will I be able to succeed in this work or not? So, through today's story, we will know how to overcome our fear of failure, and we will also know why this fear of failure arises in our mind. What is the reason for this? So let's start the story. It is a long time ago. A Buddhist monk used to live near a forest. He was a very intelligent person. Whoever brought his problem to him, he would very intelligently find a solution to his problem. One day, he went to a nearby village for begging. When he was returning from begging, a young man stopped him on the way and said, "I have heard that you solve any problem very intelligently, although I do not believe that you will be able to solve my problem. But I have heard many stories of your intelligence from people, so I want to know from you that why do we fear failure in any work? And how can we achieve our goal without fear of failure?" The young man asked this question. The monk smiled and said, "I will definitely answer this question of yours, and after that all your fear will also be gone, but before that you will have to come with me to my hut." The young man wanted to test the intelligence of the monk, so he got ready to go to his hut. After that the monk brought the boy to his hut near the forest, but it was evening by then, so he ate and slept. The next day when he woke up, the monk said to the boy, "Let me take you to the forest," and they both went to the forest. After a while, the monk showed the boy a cave and said, "Let me take you to the cave." The boy said, "Yes, let's go. I also wanted to see the cave of the forest." After that they both went inside the cave. It was very dark inside the cave, but after a while the monk quietly came out of the cave and closed the door of the cave from outside. The boy shouted from inside the cave, "That monk, where are you? Where did you go? Why are you not answering me?" But after a long time he got scared and ran towards the cave door. As soon as he reached the entrance of the cave, he was surprised that someone has closed the door of the cave from outside. How will I get out? Now he was alone in that dark cave. He was very scared and worried. He started thinking that the monk had planned to kill me. Now he started looking for a way out of the cave. He wandered in the cave for a long time, but he did not find any way out. Now he was feeling thirsty and hungry, so he sat quietly in a place. Then he saw a tunnel with sunlight, but it was very difficult to reach the tunnel with sunlight, because it was dark all around, and the tunnel was also at a very high altitude. But still he got up and forgot all his hunger and thirst and focused on getting out of the cave. After a lot of hard work and effort, he reached the tunnel with sunlight and climbed up to a little distance. Then suddenly he saw that monk raising his hands. That boy quickly came out holding the monk's hand, and as soon as he came out, he shouted at the monk in anger, "That monk, you have gone mad. You left me alone in this dark cave. You know how scared I was and how thirsty I am." That monk smiled and gave him water and said, "Now listen to me carefully. You could get out of this cave only for 2 reasons. The first reason was that you were feeling thirsty and hungry, and the second reason was that you were feeling suffocated there, because you have become used to living with friends and family. Now I will tell you 2 main reasons why you could get out of this cave. The first reason was that there were no people with you to say that how will you reach the tunnel at such a high altitude in such darkness? This is impossible. And the second reason was that there were no people to say that let's see some other way, we will get an easier way and we will get out of this cave very easily. The rule of getting success is also something like this. I have shown you how to get success by making a small world of it, but the real world is much more complicated than this. There we get many useless people to give us advice, who themselves could not do anything, but they will give us knowledge that don't do this, it is very difficult, you can't do this. You can do that, you will definitely get success in that, and in the same way they go away by confusing our mind, and we start doubting ourselves. One of the big reasons for not getting success is that the process of getting success is very long, and when our mind changes every hour, then why won't our mind change in the months and years of achieving the goal? Our mind changes and we start taking different paths. Gautam Buddha used to say to his disciples that we see problems when our attention is not on our goal. And this is 100% true. Like when an archer shoots an arrow, he closes one eye and sees only the target from the other eye, then he can see his target. In the same way we get scared of success when our attention is not on our goal but on the problems that come on the way. You could get out of this cave because you could not see anything other than the light coming from the tunnel. If there was light in that cave, then you would have got scared of the big holes and the small corners of the cave, and would have kept wandering there. So, keep your attention on your goal only, and stop paying attention to what is happening around you, what people are saying. what your friends and relatives are doing, whether they got success or not. Stop seeing all this, and focus only on your work. Then see that when your time comes, people will stand up and clap for you. And after saying this, he became a Buddhist monk. That young boy said, Munivar, you have opened my eyes today. I have seen wisdom in everything you said. You are really very wise. That's why everyone considers you to be the iron of wisdom. I promise you that from today, I will never be afraid of failure. I will focus only on my work, and soon I will become a successful person. Saying this, the boy thanked the Buddhist monk and went back to his village. Friends, I hope you have understood the lesson of this story. Thank you.